Okay, you guys, welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are actually going to go over a quick tour of Washington, D.C. that we did when we arrived here by train. So we came on train from New York City to Washington, D.C., and landed at the Union Station. And we're actually going to go stay at the Gaylord National Hotel in Maryland. And so I wanted to do a quick tour while we were in DC there. So I actually got custom tours or DC custom tours and set up a thing with them. Now, actually, they had forgotten about it. They hadn't had us in the calendar, and I had to call them from the train because I hadn't heard anything from them. But they quickly got it set up, and by the time we got to the train station in DC, our tour was ready to go. So we actually got to the train station about 3:15, and by the time we got up to the top and all of that and did a restroom break and all of that, it was about 3:30 before we headed out. We did have a guide and a driver, which was really nice. The guide would get out of the car with us and take us and tell us stuff at certain times. It was rainy when we got there, and it rained off and on throughout the entire tour, but it was decent as far as temperature wise. So that wasn't too bad until it got, darker out, and then the temperature started dropping as well. So he started out, they picked us up at the train station. He walked us to the car, and then drove us all over DC. We got to see all kinds of the memorials. A couple of them, we got out of the car to actually go look at them. The Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam War Memorial, the World War II Memorial, the Women's Nurses Memorial, things like that. So we went out and actually looked at them. The rest of them, we just kind of drove by and got to see from a distance, which was nice because we weren't really here to do DC. We were actually here to go to the Gaylord. So I just added this in as a little thing. So we started about 3:30. They dropped us off about 5:00 at Old Ebbit, which is a restaurant here. Oh, the food was delicious. And actually the person who set us up for the tour recommended the restaurant. They have all kinds of choices, and it's not super duper expensive, but it's a really cool looking restaurant. So you'll see a little bit of that in the pictures. Great restaurant. So if you're going to DC and you want something with lots of options for different people, try the Old Ebbit. I think you'll like it. And then after we got done eating, we got back into the car again and went around and saw some more of the stuff, of the memorials and stuff, and more of DC. And then dropped off our guide when he was done. And then the driver continued on and dropped us off at the Gaylord Hotel right outside of DC in Maryland. So it was a fantastic tour. Probably one of the best tours I have been on so far, except for we had a great one at Universal Studios and then a really good one at Disney. But as far as a city tour, this was probably the best one we have been on, so I really enjoyed it. So here I did it in picture version instead of doing it in videos. It was just a lot to do in videos and a lot of stopping and going and stuff. So it's all in pictures. So here's all the pictures that I took on the tour, most of them anyways. And I hope you guys enjoy it.